Bruh, I did. Magic can shoot on the video game.
Nah, Magic can definitely shoot on here.
Matt on this here video game, Magic jump for Cash Money. We played that All Star team up, and they sagged off me. I was on Magic, drained the three on they bitch ass. Let me see who in here. Who in here can post my YouTube? Mm.
I
Tez,
gotta
you
see
in
this
here?
nigga team 4 times.
Can you grab my stream off YouTube and put it up there? I don't know what's going on with this here Twitch.
Niggas gotta see my
I had the
team four
same Twitch
times,
error
bro.
that
This shit
Jay
troll.
had. In the Discord, yeah, yeah, please. I'm playing Woo right now.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage, came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heel.
Damn, he got to that. I gotta stop throwing those.
And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive to
Bro.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense
I did not think
is
that
to
he
throw
would make it
against.
to that
Interception
to
on
pick
their
that
initial
off.
drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their
That's
offensive
me,
staff spent
man.
the entire
That's
week
me.
awake trying to prepare for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better
Take
than
this
I. He has the
take this
ability to
slide.
take over
Then
a
I'll
game.
go vertical with
So
that
what do you
three.
do?
Yeah, I think
There
you
you
have
Look
to
go.
at that weak ass screen you just set.
at varying levels because if you crack
Thrown across his body and it's intercepted.
Yeah, but I'm streaming on YouTube.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Twitch, but my Twitch I got the same error code that Jay posted in the Discord earlier.
An interception followed
I
by
got
the
that same
return
error
for
code when I tried to
6
stream on
points.
Twitch just now.
Bro.
accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra points
What we down? What we down? 13?
7-0 game.
Nah, that's not 13. Alright, watch.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Bro, this nigga got Will Chamberlain. Niggas ain't getting no rebounds.
See a return
Yeah,
from the end zone. And ultimately he stopped right
we just
where
played
he
in the
was.
2K league.
Simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Fuck this. Alright, we about to. Alright, let's see what we can do.
Here
It's
are
not really the
Vikings
defense.
now
We
to
can't hit a
start their
shot.
next drive. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to
Who
run
traded you,
after
Wilt,
the
so I can
catch
go be
to pick
mad
up
at them?
really nice yardage.
Eluding the pressure right.
Bro, Ash, this nigga is playing out of body right now.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Right?
Back to throw here.
Fuck.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say
I
it's
could, there ain't no way I can cover 3 routes, bro. God damn, we gotta get home for
Damn.
that shit.
And here's another
Watch it.
look downfield. He stand in the pocket.
You feel what I'm saying, Deuce?
Open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him
shit.
and forced that incompletion.
Where the fatigue at? Where the fatigue shit at? Niggas not coming out this game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
They just soup up these niggas. These niggas got so many Hall of Fame badges. That shit really crazy.
As he looks to throw.
45.
Jump body right
Could
now.
not hang on. Second down coming up. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Is Dalvin Cook with number 12 on? Sure is.
Back to throw again. And his throw is
Taking
incomplete.
substitutions off.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7
We lose,
to
we
start
lose.
the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back
It's the second time,
incompletions.
and this is more than the second time he went empty on me. I'm finna start pulling the Jolie Dunn on a nigga. Yeah.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
Bro, they didn't make my subs. What the hell?
Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta.
Oh, that's why it wasn't switching. Oh, okay.
And no return possible here as
Fuck.
they angle this one out of bounds.
Yeah,
Ray, never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there.
you play
That was
Washington
awfully
football
close,
team?
But in the end, he says it
Yeah,
passed
we
over
do.
the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See it walking up the
So who that is on the rim like that, Mark?
Right there at the 1.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Wow, almost.
Fight that time. Ran through one
Yeah, he on Twitch right now.
He's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. And following that punt, which turned out as well as it possibly could have, this offense.
This AI and this black and gold look good though.
And the defense is frothing at the mouth with a chance to get points themselves.
And you got the good AIs on there.
Safety. And if there's a holding call in the end zone, that's also a safety as well. So either way you decide to go on offense, you've got to be careful.
Yeah.
No gain on the run there.
We're left of it.
Looking at a 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, and making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really,
Yeah, I was hoping he did, but I didn't want to get. I gave up the 3.
Push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And
you know,
man who sat in my chair the last few
No!
years, theory, these plays, these safeties, they're so
He gonna throw
rare,
another
maybe they should be
turn.
worth more than
make it 9 if you want to. Oh, Randall made his trade in B League.
But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
easy now.
Yeah,
I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
and Randall made his trade. He went and got Darius Leonard.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've been
And
proved,
then Juan is talking about he got to fix my trade. Nigga, you fucked up the trade.
The second one, now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
Traded for some shit he wasn't trying to.
For only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into
He ended up trading for only AJ Terrell.
But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On second down, Cook. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
We ain't about to come back no more. It's quiet.
About set to begin their next
Why is
drive.
this
The
nigga
Falcons
on
offense at
Magic
the line.
Johnson, bro?
And the last time they
This
had
shit
the football,
troll.
They surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now
Man, hell no. Juanis, what is you even considering?
They go play action with Franks. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Falcons 7, Vikings 2.
Franks. This is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Out for the PAT, here's Sloman. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Ooh, that nigga AI so fast. Badger.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors.
In the draft, I was trying to figure out why the Bengals had 2 first-round draft picks, but when they said that about Jamar Chase, then I was like, that's why. I'm like, how the fuck the Bengals got 2 ones? Where they get that shit from? Why is Olakun not in that fucking middle linebacker right now?
This shit is wild because as soon as I worm this nigga Wilt is already running down there.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the
Man, no you didn't.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12.
Yeah, 1 computer trade and 2 user trades, he said. I just realized that I play a 3-4. I play a 4-3 with this team, and I picked a 3-4 playbook. This nigga Vince Carter draining them bitches. That little bitch can shoot with Vince Carter, bro.
Bro, this nigga ain't missed with nobody yet, bro. This shit crazy.
They'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone, and they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Minnesota offense about ready to get
this nigga fouling me.
And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys,
good game, Mark.
These guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Von Miller. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson
Instead of,
downfield.
if you're not scoring against Mark, you better pray you score. Niggas ain't getting rebounds. But Ash, I'm like this nigga Sabonis' dad is over here worming niggas, and this nigga Will is at the 3-point line running down full speed.
Deuce used to have Sabonis' dad, bro. That motherfucker was a fucking problem, man.
Now I know what I'm about to do. I gotta fix my lineup.
Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Falcons are able to.
I gotta fix my fucking lineup. I got the wrong niggas playing. Well, not the wrong niggas, but I don't want Murray and
the route is
fucking.
on here in this first half.
Vikings 2. Sam Sloman set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors.
I'm gonna be straight though. Once I figure out how to shoot these niggas, I'm gonna be fine.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
CPU, I think.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They spend big money in free agency, so they gotta be CPU.
And get this proverbial train back on track.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
I
Having
believe my
fun?
second.
All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 30
One of his trades
line.
was a user trade,
It'll
though.
only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
All right, Trevor.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it
I
across.
promise I'm
midfield.
fine.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like
But I
to
just played a
see.
whole
This
fucking
first
2K
half,
game
it
and
hasn't
didn't
gone their
change
way.
nothing
They could
until the
use a
4th
shot
quarter.
in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson, his 3rd touchdown now on the
Do
year.
who like that?
And the Vikings are able to cut into that
I was
deficit.
gonna get Kyle Pitts.
Extra point forthcoming. And that'll make this a 19-point game.
I'll be right back. I'm about to play some tens. This nigga Mark just fucked on my team. I'm sad.
Following the touchdown,
I'm about to go
here's
bully
Cook.
somebody in tens real quick. That just made me.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
No, I watched it. I don't give a shit. That Allen Iverson shit was dead.
At the line. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Franks. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Should have
So,
threw that
Charles, you
shit.
talk about this head coach and his future with
Do
this
that motherfucker
franchise.
up.
Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the
I think that's
12-yard
Root.
line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Minnesota
Yeah, he made his
offensive
one
end
trade
ready
with
to
the
get this
Broncos.
next drive underway. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty.
Wes uses some very weird analogies.
Fielded at about the 28.
This nigga just said that Mark fucked on his team.
Well done. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the
I'm just
line.
saying, that's what that nigga just said, bruh.
This is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 33. Penalty yardage-wise, as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Franks looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to draw that one free.
In B League?
So now 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he said no draft picks.
The Franks looking to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Franks now. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
He might have retired.
On the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And that will be incomplete.
Yeah.
4 ticks left here on the clock.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by
It
dumping
might be Jordan Love season. That motherfucker might have retired.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we have reached halftime now.
Because you didn't re-sign him?
Out on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our
He wasn't
Sports halftime.
He wasn't in free agency.
All right, Coach.
And
Thank you.
when we were going through free agency, he wasn't in there.
3.
Is Chris Jones in there? Mm-hmm.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line.
Your
So
team must have
bringing it
cut
out of
him.
the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a
Yep, they
first
cut him.
half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back.
How crazy is that, though?
You just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Like, how crazy of a thing is that to cut that nigga?
Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two, wasn't able
I'm
to
playing
do
this
that,
Madden
but still good
game.
yardage. Now here's a throw that's complete.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone.
He done ran that play 2 or 3 times already. I don't ever see nobody run that shit.
Got his man complete over the middle.
The double out and ups.
Catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
Yeah, he will go out right near the
Yes.
35-yard line.
Well, maybe this offense has
Go eat a sandwich. It's too late.
I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good game.
Oh, I came downhill on that shit, bro.
And they move this all the way down to
Go ahead and get you some food, my G.
plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Yeah, this play
Yeah, they cut him. They cut him in the preseason.
to the 11.
His CPU did.
Back to the 11, and here's second.
Yeah, they cut him preseason week 2.
They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Yeah,
All that gets him is
they
just
cut him
a yard,
preseason
and
week
now
2.
it's third down.
No. This when the cut was already made, so that's why I say week 2.
Back to throw.
Damn, he still got that shit off, bro.
Touchdown by Justin Jefferson.
Bum ass corner route.
Justin Jefferson with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out.
What airline you work? You working for? Because I'm flying Delta. I'm flying Delta through Philly next month.
Built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
All right.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because let's face it, they've had to
Fucking Michael Pierce just tackled me in the open field with I got Felipe Franks and he chased me down and X tackled me.
We got to go out there and get some more points.
They'll run with a former Viking, Cordero Patterson.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Franks got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Chaz Surratt able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Yeah. Ask that nigga that nigga walked up to the school bus. That shit was crazy.
From the gun, Franks being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across.
Oh, he got the fuck gone, bro. Mark whipped off on his ass, bro. Mark whooped off on that nigga's ass, but that nigga West got up out of here so quick. That nigga. CJ.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter,
He said he finna go run. He finna go run 10s, go beat up on some of them. That's what he said he was finna go do. I'm telling you what he said. I know what you saying, but.
This will be covered up. Pretty good result. We'll be down at the 14-yard line.
Man, Mark shut that Allen Iverson shit down. That nigga.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are.
Oh yeah, we had to get Kobe ass up out of there. What? We finna get Kobe ass up out of there, boy. Not finna play with Kobe. First of all, you disrespected me. You disrespected me off the tip. Motherfucker, you played Porzingis at the center. Oh, don't ever disrespect me like that.
Greedy Williams picks it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions.
He still got cooked too.
Due to the psyche of a young quarterback.
But based on the fact that he's still out
That shit.
and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it.
That shit. I said, well, I know this nigga ain't finna get out here and play the unicorn at the 5. The 5?
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
Shit, they traded Dak. That cap penalty. And the Cowboys a user.
Setting up play action. Franks. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down.
Why is Cordell Patterson in my football game right now?
Job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On first down, Patterson. And he'll take this down.
Well, this is the Tank Bigsby show.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to...
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Cordell Patterson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Had to get off this 2-game losing skid I was on, Deuce.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. After the touchdown, Sloman
I didn't mean to do you no favors though, but I definitely just did.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Oh my God.
The 40. 20. He will take this all the way.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
He almost ran one back about 2 or 3 times earlier in this game. I knew he was gonna get one at some
That
point.
return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on
That nigga's
clock,
old.
see if you can continue to tick it down.
That nigga O-line is too good.
Things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to throw. Franks. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man.
Oh, what the fuck?
Picked off near the 34, the 30, 20, and they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. Charles, there's something special about those big D linemen.
Man, bro, I hate that shit.
Very much so.
I hate that shit more than anything, boy. We marching down the field. Fucking tip pass pick to a D lineman.
Ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
That's cold in the motherfucker.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit
You
tougher
can't take
from
his
here.
money down when he in free agency.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled.
He say what it's gonna cost you, what you
Things just
want,
haven't been true to form for
what you
him.
trying to
What
do.
you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10
on me, he
at their
is.
35-yard line. And he'll get this up to about the 40. You know, if following up on this head coach and the pressure that he is under, CD, I want to switch it to you because you've been on winning teams, but I know you've been in similar situations too where things just are not going well. How do you approach that as a player?
It's a tough approach, Brandon, because you actually have to do the opposite of what you would think. You know, in your mind, think you're thinking I redouble my efforts.
It don't surprise
I
me
go
that he
harder.
got a
In
thigh
a sense, you have
tattoo.
to back off a little bit.
He's
You have to
virtually
do a little
tatted
bit
on
less.
everywhere that's visible.
Do what you're supposed to do, but don't take on the pressures of doing more and trying to do your teammates' jobs as well. If you do that, that's really going to lead you to more issues.
On third down, Franks toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up.
Yeah,
first
Odell
and
got the
10.
whole leg tatted.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
See, I can't run that shit, bro. Every time I run that shit, I get tackled in the backfield for a loss, bro. I must not be. I must got to go inside that kick out that block right there. I got to go inside that outside block, dude.
He's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Yeah.
And the defense, they'll spread the field. A dime package here on third and 12.
I'm hit now.
Looking to throw. Franks. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
That was unnecessary.
Right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
49. Vikings 22. Sam Sloman set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Bless up.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Chris Brown got a face tattoo.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now down to 20.
Oh, he definitely does. Yeah, he definitely 100% got that shit tattooed on his face. Let's see. Are the Steelers gonna hold on right here? Or they gonna let old Shake and Bake come back and beat them?
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And
Shit, I don't know who ball it is right now.
Line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Look like they running the hands team out there.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
That's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
The extra point is good, but it only impacts the final score as this game comes to a close. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for Atlanta, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Lambeau to take on the Packers. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week.